Hey everybody, Star 6 Wars 1 here, and normally I don't do episode reviews, but for this one I'm going to make an exception because I think this needs to be talked about. Because here it is, the first episode, aka episode 0, of Fate/stay night Unlimited Blade Works. Now, to those of you who do not know what the Fate franchise is, or Fate/stay night Unlimited Blade Works, is the 2014 remake of Fate/stay night done by Ufotable. The original Fate/stay night adaptation was made by Studio Dean way back I think in like 2006. Later on they made a movie with Unlimited Blade Works, but I kind of find it a bit of a shoddy workmanship and not really that good. But I thought it was the best alternative at the time. Nowadays, we'll have to see when I do eventually a re-review of that, but for now, this thing. This has been hyped for a very long time. But does it meet that hype? Well, let's find out. First up, the story. The story is more so focusing on just the first little bit of time between Archer and Rin Tosaka, two characters from the Fate franchise. Now, I'm going to be honest here, there were times that I found the relationship kind of in other of the medias. I did see a connection in Fate/stay night 2006, or the Studio Dean one, but it wasn't always there and I didn't find it that great. And Unlimited Blade Works kind of shoved it to the side and was too fast to see it bloom. Here, though, the story feels believable, it's fast-paced, and quite frankly, I just really thought everything worked out well. Sorry, I started to talk about the characters, but we'll get to that in a moment. With this, however, I really have to say there is one problem with the story. I do not really think it's friendly for new Fate/stay night fans. My thinking is, if you're watching this, you've probably already watched Fate Zero. So I will recommend this right now. Do not watch this if you have not watched Fate Zero. Watch that masterpiece first. Then watch this. Alright, that out of the way. Next up are the characters. I hinted towards in the story because I got caught up in the moment that I really like the relationship between Rin and Archer. But I really do. And this is also emphasizing a point I've made a while back in my top 10 Fate franchise characters. I like Archer. In this one, that is solidified continuously that I like Archer. He is my favorite character in Fate/stay night, at least the ones that exclusively are in there. But I'm going to be honest too, I really like Rin in this one. It shows her not as a typical tsundere, but having layers and being an actual character. Well, I will say this, I think I like Rin Tosaka here more than I did in most of the other Fate franchise things. It was thanks to them that this fast-paced episode felt nice. They're pretty much the heart and soul of this story, and by God, they do it beautifully well. I am amazed of how well they did with this. Great job, guys. Next up is the animation, and my God, the animation is gorgeous. You all know my opinion on Ufotable. It's one of the best animation companies out there, and makes some pretty damn good work, and this is no exception. I'm glad to have seen they fulfilled everything that was promised earlier. I'm just happy with the animation. The music's also pretty good. Not great, but good enough. And serviceable enough, and I liked it. Nothing more needs to be said. I am about to say something very controversial, and this is probably going to be a lot of a piss-off for people that really like the summer anime. I think this might be the best anime this year, and we're only at episode 0. Quite frankly, I enjoyed this infinitely more than I did anything, even the best anime, in my opinion, at the moment. of the summer 2014 anime, Zankyou no Terror. I think this is better than Zankyou no Terror. In just one episode. This is so much better than that. I hope they can keep it up for the rest of the series, but if they can't, since I kind of consider this episode a bit more of a solo episode, I will say this, that I liked it. Keep doing what you're doing. You're going to do great. I hope I'm hyped even more than I was before. I give Fate Stay Night Unlimited Blade Works Episode 0 a 9 out of 10. I only give it a tad bit lower of a score because its accessibility is not that easily done. But aside from that, I think this is a great episode and a great start to Fate Stay Night Unlimited Blade Works. Anyways, that's all from me. This is Star 6 Wars 1, and I'll see you guys next time.